Alrighty, g'day everyone, welcome back to Satisfactory Update 7 in the Northern Forests. So picking up where I left off, which was a bit of a dodgy episode, one where I died and had to spawn and collect all my stuff, giant spiders. I did get quite a few hard drives. I think I had 3 or 4 left to go by the end of that episode. They all came out shit. Except for one. One of them was good. So I'm just gonna load up a constructor here and just have a look. Now I already had. If I didn't talk about this previously, I'm actually a little bit happy about this because that's going to feed into something I want to do a little bit later. But maybe it's in an assembler where there's an alternate that I picked up. Oh, there was one. There was only... I can't really remember. But anyway, so starting from here, I need to get computers and heavy modular frames. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to do it long. I don't want to take shortcuts off camera and that for this one, because I kind of want to show the gravity of, and I think I've got it pretty easy, but the gravity of this, because this is what tripped me up in the desert, where I was just like, oh, fuck, I've completely fucked my build. The way I was playing the game, just it would have taken me hours and hours. So I think I'm in a good spot this time to get this done. So most of this I have a massive backlog already. I just haven't got these numbers up. I've got it for the screws, and I believe I can get there with the pipes. The first thing I'm going to do is sort out the pipe. The encased industrial beams, relatively easy to get to, and the modular frames is the only thing that really needs work. So I'm just going to leave this here. I've got the numbers written down that I need, so I don't have to refer to it, but I might, just as a visual aid, pop back to this every now and again. Right, so the first thing that I want to do is get a couple of power shards, which I have stored. Somewhere, here we go. I'm going to bin that coal, I don't need it. And this is all with the goal of getting that expanded milestone power infrastructure. I just didn't want to handcraft them. I know I've got something like 40 computers already, but you know, that's actually another story. That's the second one I want to do. Once I get heavy modular frame sorted, it's going to be computers, which requires a circuit board factory, basically, for assemblers. Right, but first, this needs to be overclocked to 270, which is the capacity of our belts currently. Now, I think the coal one is already overclocked because I was pulling coal off at 30 per minute up here to feed the tractor that didn't work. Now apparently, I checked the Reddit where my truck was just going like this, backwards and forwards, and then just driving off the edge randomly and stuff like that. Apparently it does work. It just stays in that glitch mode, but it still makes the deliveries passively. So it's just a visual thing apparently, but I don't want to do that, so it either works or it doesn't, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm not going to pull down my little wire thing and whatnot and blah blah blah. The factory's backed up anyway. That storage container is just full of motors. So I now have 270 all flowing through, which means I can jack up these foundries just here. So I've got an extra 30, so I can either fuck with my numbers here and pump them all up to 45, and that completely screws the outputs at the end there, or I can just pinch a foundry, which I'm going to put, let's say, where do I want to put it? Because it is going to require a rework of that motor factory. Again, this is only temporary because I'm about to unlock belts that run at like 400 per minute. So I could really just do a massive expansion of the foundry here. But just for now, I'll plonk a foundry here. Dead center on the tiles. There we go. That's the CUDA. Right, you're going to make steel ingots, and you're going to do it at 30 to account for the extra ore that's now coming through, which is going to require me to split the lines here. It's grabbing there, so that's feeding through, that's fine. It's not feeding through. And same thing here. If I go that in the center. Get a Mark 1 lift. There's your line just there. Ah, fuck it. Yes, and I have to temporarily cut this belt as well. Just remake it real quick. There we go. Cool, so you're making 30 steel ingots for me per minute. Now, I need 30 steel pipes now per minute to go into a heavy modular frame manufacturer. Now, I've got an overflow of 20 steel pipes per minute, so I just need 10. Out of here. So I need 10 of them, so that leaves me with 20. That's easy enough. And if I grab an assembler, no, a constructor. Now there's an overflow of steel beams here of 6. And 5 of them are being used to make my required screws for both plastic and heavy modular frames. Almost 260. You're making 260. Making 260. I need 330. Now I've got an overflow over the other side of 60 screws. So if I can get this to 270. 105, how about 103? No. 104. 270.3. Oh wait, I can just type it in as flat 270. Yeah, dickhead. Sorry. Alright, cool. So I've now got an overflow of like 0.8 steel beams. So I'm going to ignore that. I need to increase this to 10. Yeah, to 10. Look at this, I'm getting 30 steel beams from here, exactly. Now I need 36. Right, and you're making screws for me, so I'm getting 30. Let's just cut that for a second. I need 36, so I need 6 steel beams to feed from here into that encased slot. I'm going to want to put a splitter down, I think. Let's put 30 ingots. And I needed 10 extra steel pipes, so that's going to leave me with 15 ingots. I'll divide that by 4. For 15 ingots, divide that by 4, 7... It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough, which means I don't have the capacity up here to do it. I thought I did, but I don't. I can't make it work on 270 belt speed. I need to be able to overclock those miners faster. So what I'm going to do instead is, well, I've got 3 of the things up here. 1, 2, 3. It's just the modular frames. So give me a manufacturer up here. All right. I need that extra belt speed. I thought I could make that work, but yeah, okay, I was out by a little bit. Just bin all that and bin that. Okay, so instead, let's do this. It's steel pipe. Steel pipe, encased industrial beams and screws. So move this up to about here. Now I've got all this steel pipe just here, so heavy modular frame. Yeah, fuck that. Oh, that will probably be the leftovers anyway. How much do you need? 30 per minute, so just mark on belts. One, two, three, four. 4 back. Alright, that's the steel pipe sorted. Encased industrial beams. Did I turn that down? Yes. I don't want to fuck anything up. If it's working now, I don't really want to tinker with it too much. Alright. Screws. You require 200. You produce 260, that's fine. So I'm doing a loop, yeah, a reverse loop. I'm just going to do this. What line are you on? Right beside the dots. That appeared to be correct. If I got that right, that's proof that I'm getting better at judging that sort of thing from a distance. Just not from there. Come on. It's only been like 12 hours since you turned it off last night. And the modular frames, which are technically still automated. But I will hand feed just the modular frames just for now. I need that belt speed. I have to get it. I could drag a belt all the way up there and just have it automated, but they require 10 per minute, and I know, and I'm only producing 2 per minute, so whatever. Three out of 4 ain't bad, considering I skimped and whatnot for so long. Oh shit, I fucking stored it all, didn't I? Oh, there you go. Let me go get all my stuff. Dodgy planning. Well, I actually planned it and I got my numbers wrong, so I thought I could do it off 270 without mucking up the motor factory. Even though it's technically offline, because that is just full of motors, so it's backed up the whole lot. I kind of like that for now because it's keeping our power consumption low. Where's your power node? There. I can just pinch it from that. Right, begin. Give you a helping hand here. I've never actually seen it run. But getting that screw recipe coming off steel beams, that's pretty good. I don't know how that compares to going straight from iron ingot to screw, but I'll take it. Oh yeah, pumping them out. How fast are we pumping them? At the same speed we're pumping out regular modular frames. Oh, pretty cool. Oh yeah, because the motor factory is backed up. It's just going to take all of them. Here, so put all that steel pipe back except for, say, 4 stacks. I'm going to need some steel beams. Yeah, 800, that's enough for belts. Right now, it's all automated except for modular frames. So, 5 modular frames, I need 50. It's 500. No. 10 would be 50. 250. Ah, there's more than enough there. I'm actually going to take out that many just to have on the side. Alright, while that's doing that, circuit boards. Now, for circuit boards, I need 60 copper sheeting. This will produce a surplus of circuit boards because it's a fucking weird number. I could do it with Caterium, but it's even weirder. It's 8.75. Yeah, but basically I'm going to produce 30. I'm going to produce 30, so I'll produce a surplus of 5 because computers, one manufacturer at 100% requires 25 circuit boards. So that is my full payload of copper sheeting and then plastic. Now, which means I've got to go to the refinery now. And I've got to figure out a way to automate plastic without having to empty fluid buffers all the time. Now, I think I've got plenty of I'll have plenty of rubber and resin and stuff stored up. That's all fine. Oh yeah, I've killed all the enemies over here. I could have just jumped. There's a couple of hatches there. That's all good. Oh, they've all come back. They've all spawned again. That's annoying. I hope they haven't come back over here, because there's like 4 of them. Alright, now this is all backed up. What are you? You're doing resin. Okay. Rubber. Plastic. Let's have a look at plastic. Is there a way at this stage so I can fully automate it? Take in 60 per minute, 60 resin per minute. So run it at half. I need 165 plastic per minute. Now that heavy oil residue, what can I turn heavy oil residue into? $40 per minute, okay. Petroleum coke. Oh, right. Yeah, and then I can sink the petroleum coke. 40 per minute. Plastic. 10. Need 65. 20 per minute. That's 8. That's 9 refineries. 9 times 3. Times 30 is 270. And I think I'm only getting I'm only getting 60. Fuck. $270. So just fucking went through the roof. 70, 135. 116. that's actually pretty fair. You know, because it's a base of 40. Double it goes to 80. It's not too bad. That's a massive spike in consumption though. But I am producing here some stuff that I don't need that will get replaced, so come on, up you get. Big jumping. No, so I need 9 refineries making plastic. Get rid of you. You full of modular frames. Let's put a couple of personal boxes here. Refineries. Fuck, please tell me I brought everything I need. Motors. I'm going to be 50 short. 40, 30 short. Okay, let's try this one more time. Get rid of these player boxes. Not quite. God damn it. So I need 30 motors. Can I make them just by hand here? Hopefully I've got parts. Oh, I haven't got the status. Fuck, I'm gonna have to go back. Jesus Christ. Anything I can take with me? No, just leave that there, leave that there. That's all fine. Now 9 refineries. 9 refineries making plastic. 8 refineries, and one of them is pumped up to 25 per minute. So that's an extra 25%. But just keep it simple, do 9. So I'm going to produce 90 heavy oil residue. And they take 40. So I'm going to need 2 at 80 and then 1 running at 25%. So I need 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 refineries. Divided by 4 is 30, so it's going to produce me. That's going to produce me 270 petroleum coke feeding straight into a sink. Okay. So 12 refineries, 30. So it's 360, and then an awesome sink is 30, isn't it? $390 power. It's 800. 950. 1050. So it's about 1200. I'm at my capacity just doing this. Fuck. Okay, so 12 refineries and an awesome sink. Just in 270. Is that going to be overkill? Nine. 180. It's overkill by 15 plastic per minute, but I'm still. Eventually it will get backed up. So I should probably sink the plastic as well, then it's fully automated. Yeah, do that. Okay, just looking at that list. I need 60 motors. I've got the encased industrial beams stored. A whole bunch of cable, concrete. Oh, am I running that low on concrete? Okay, cool. Let's go get some motors. And think about my life decisions along the way. Oh, I wish I had a zip line. I actually do have a zip line. I've actually never used them before. I'm going to start using them. So I can basically just zip to there. Now I actually still need to work out a way to get 165 plastic somewhere close to 60 copper sheets per minute to make my circuit boards. 130 of them to make circuit boards. Sorry, 120 plastic to make my circuit boards. Right, so I just need motors. What have we got here? Not much. No, nothing there. Oh, by the way, all your animal proteins and that, if you convert them to capsules, I didn't know this, you chuck them in the awesome sink. I went from like 7 tickets to however many I had there, something like 33 or something, in about 40 seconds. But when I went hard drive hunting and I had all those carcasses, all the animal remains, I just synced all turned them all into capsules, and yeah, just got a whole bunch of tickets. Take a few extra spares, put the 10 back. I don't need that. Encased industrial beams. How many have we made so far? 36. Alright, that's pretty cool. And I would feel a lot better about myself if I had a little bit more concrete. So a lot more machines have started firing now that I'm pulling stuff out of storage and whatnot. This one's about to fire. Fortunately not for long, and it's only, what's a constructor worth? 4, and the miners are worth 5. Yeah, it's 9 megawatts. I am consuming quite a lot now all of a sudden though, after grabbing all those motors and concrete and whatnot. Interesting. How close am I to filling up rotors and reinforced iron plates? Because that will essentially shut this entire line down, except for the modular frame bit. Right, essentially 2/3. That's cool. I was gonna do it, but those enemies have respawned, so get the zip line. Actually, I'm gonna give that a go. I don't have any rifle for the ammo. Sorry, I don't have any ammo for the rifle. I'm pretty sure I made a zip line, didn't I? Did I not craft it? Oh, need a Xeno Zapper. Make me one Xeno Zapper, please. Steel pipe, what did I put in there? Didn't I put a stack of concrete somewhere? There. Cool. Alright, I honestly don't know how to do this, so... Alright, big fail. Oh, you just look. That's what you do, you gotta... Oh, what the fuck? sucks. Well, it's got a pretty good grab radius, so you can jump around poles. You kind of get like a free arm extension at the last second. Oh, okay, whatever. It's neither here nor there, I guess. Right, 12 refineries. 9 for plastic. Oh, what are you full of? Press escape that time. Okay, 9. Put now that I come to think about it, this is actually a pretty bad setup. Unless I Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. And all of that didn't give me a player crate. Oh yeah, I suppose I just spent a whole bunch of motors and stuff. I'm just going to turn the microphone off real quick, a little bit noisy next door. Alright, and he's back. So right at the last second there, I've just decided not to have any sort of overflow at all in terms of plastic or anything like that. With this amount of machines firing, I'm trying to stay under 1200. Now that's not bad. The motors would have filled up by now. I'll have enough heavy modular frames soon to just turn that assembler off. That'll back up all the other lines. So I've got roughly 600 to play with. Roughly 380 to play with. 10, 13, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, it's going to be touch and go, depending on what the overclock and underclock savings are. The underclocking savings are. Alright, let's get it piped up. 270. Everything's good? Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, and we go back. Nine. Alright, cool. They're all hooked up. Hang on, I can need 165 plastic in total. That's 160. 165, okay. So 240 plus 7.5, so 247.5. 247.5, 123.75. Cool, that saves me about 7 megawatts there. 123.75. Sweet. There's about 15 saved. Okay. One, 20, 160. They all need to merge up and then spit out eventually, but actually put them down first. So mark one conveyor lists. I actually think clean pipes. Yeah, okay, yeah, clean pipes. That's why I got it in the awesome shop, for that reason. Right now, all this heavy oil residue that's going to pump out. Wait, 80, was it 90? Oh fuck, that's going to be. I'm going to have to reset all them and push them up above that little flower. Oh, 82.5. Yeah, 82.5, okay. So it seems to be good. As long as I'm seeing that green line come out to the right. Golden. I just like to do it from sort of this angle. You see these lines, and when you're doing them from the side you think, oh yeah, I've got that lined up, and then it turns out it's not. Now clean pipelines, avoid all those conveyor lists. So number 4, please. this is a massive undertaking just to make 30 circuit boards per minute. Fucking hell. And without trying to I'm trying to avoid expanding the coal network because I'm about to unlock oil power. And this is just for circuit boards. I still need to sort out the fucking computers. So I'm about to make circuit boards, cable, plastic and screws. Yeah, all that's fine. It'll be fine. I'm basically switching one manufacturer over to another. Went a little bit too far forward, but yeah, that's fine. Sweet. Alright, and all that heavy oil residue you flow into here. You're going to give me 247 petroleum coke per minute. Number 2 right on that line. It worked. Alright, just here I suppose. Does petroleum coke spit out on a conveyor? It must do, because it doesn't say... Yeah, just it's got a number there. Okay, cool. Yep. Those snap lines getting all over the place. That's gonna have to be Mach 3 coming out of there. Holy shit, man. So this is literally the furthest I've ever progressed in terms of automation. I have unlocked expanded power infrastructure before, but I basically just collected everything I needed and went and had a couple of cigarettes, a shower and something to eat at the time when I did it. And just came back and I came back twice, one to switch it over from heavy modulars to computers. Then I went and had another smoke and a shower and had some breakfast and came back and the computers were finished. So, so far so good. These cables, I don't know if I want to turn it on. I think I want to. What's in that? Nothing. Take that. Now I do. The fucking plastic logistics gives me a reason to stay here for a little bit longer to fill up some machines. Aren't you annoying? One, two. That's fine. How much am I spitting out? 160 and change. 160 plus change, so straight into the power line. Very nice. The copper factory's over that way. Okay. If I can get it to feed around into there. It's looking pretty cool. Wait, that giant spider's around here too somewhere, isn't it? Gotta keep an eye out for that. Idea. It's in there somewhere. Alright, this is actually going to work out not too bad, I think. Impure, normal, impure, normal. Fuck, they're epoxy. And they're on 3 separate islands, so to speak. Alright, well this is basically circuit board factory is going to live like right here. Building up, I suppose. Plastic will feed around into there. Copper sheeting will feed into there, and then I can just go feed it back this way and feed the circuit boards. Feed the circuit boards into there, I suppose. But I'll see how I go. Alright, so basically the factory, the refineries are set up to make 165 plastic non-stop. It's all the petroleum coke is gonna get synced with the byproduct, and that is the first of, I'm assuming, what's going to be 3 or 4 episodes to automate computers. But what I'm going to do in between this and the next episode, chop some trees, lay out some concrete, and tinker with the power. I might even just go and lay out an extra 8 coal generators just to give me an extra 600 megawatts to play with. If I do that, I'll let you know at the start of the next episode. But yeah, there we go. Things are looking good. The road to automating computers is on, and I could have automated heavy modular frames, but it would require too much work fucking around with that motor factory, so I'll wait till I get the faster belts, and then I can overclock the coal and iron miners feeding into the foundries. Just expand the foundries to the right a little bit. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope it was enjoyable, hope it was educational, I suppose, and I'll see you in the next one where I continue the road to automating computers. So I'll see you then. Thanks. Bye.